Welcome to my assembly and review of the Convenient Concepts Extra Folding Desk with Charging Station. Got everything unboxed out here, should be fairly easy to put together, but it does come with a couple of screws for installing the power, which comes with the 2 sockets as well as 2 USB charging ports on here. No tools required by the looks of it. It comes complete with its own little screwdriver, an Allen key, and the 2 screws required for fixing the power. First step is to open the shelf, as shown. Now, it's interesting how they call this a shelf. I would call it the stand. That's a little bit stiff to open on there, I will say. I'll call it like it is. Now, I would say, as per all of my assembly videos, I'm going to show you how just one person can put this together. If at any point you need 2 people, I'm going to tell you and give you plenty of warning. First thoughts are, while it's nice and light and appears fairly sturdy, it's wanting to push in a little bit out on there. No big issue, but just something to be aware of. Also, on the outside of the box, it does very clearly state, don't throw the box away until you have put all of this together. It looks to be simplicity itself. Now, I would say, first thing to be aware of, you've got 2 clips on either side, which are going to go on to the respective rails on each side. Hence I was saying it's a little bit annoying that it wants to force itself inwards when they're going to need to be parallel to get it to fit. So I might want to fit one side in first. You see what I mean? On there, that side's in, but this side is kinked over because that leg is slightly out of line. Just not a big issue, I don't think, just something to be aware of. Now, just ensure that's nicely lined up before, yeah, no, that's going to clip down. Now, at the back there, you heard the clip pop down into place. If you can see at the front there, this clip needs to be pushed into place as well to lock down. And it doesn't immediately want to do so, but don't want to force it. Check on this side, same on there. That locked in place. That locked in place, so I've just got to sort this one out on this side, but don't be tempted to put too much weight on this, as well that wood will take quite a bit of strength. You don't want to push it down and risk any damage of breaking any of the joints here. Okay, well I've actually taken that back off. I'm going to move it slightly further back. Try that end in first. Still, that front one does not want to easily pop home. So, I'm going to very carefully turn it on its side and see if I can see the problem is. I was wondering if the clip was too far towards this end, but that doesn't appear to be the case. But that is not wanting to lock home easily. Now, it has popped down. Did put pretty much all my body weight just on with the base of my palms on there to get it to pop down. Don't push it from here in case there's any kind of split occurs on there which would ruin your day. But with it fully attached, you want all of the clips locked in like this. If one of these is like I showed you just now with that loose, you need to put a bit more pressure on from the top. So, as ever with my reviews, I'll show you the good and the bad. Just be aware, if you get the same stiffness problem that I had on any of the clips on there, not to put the pressure here, put it on towards the joint side here. Now, in terms of fitting the power, simply want to feed the cable through there. It's quite a decent length of cable. I would say that's probably about 6 foot long or so. Now, entirely up to you. Now it's entirely up to you as to where you want the power sockets versus the USB sockets. Do you want it that way round or that way round? It will fit in either direction. Take my 2 screws, just thumb tighten them on there. Now, a cordless screwdriver would make this job like about 30 seconds work at best. Be very careful not to do what I did there, just there and risk scratching the table. I wouldn't over tighten either one to start with until they're both fairly much in. Anyway, whilst it comes with the screwdriver here, obviously if you've got a cordless screwdriver or a normal conventional hand screwdriver, wouldn't be much faster with that, but you don't need to go out and buy any tools if you don't have any. And I would just say be aware of that because it could be quite easy to slip out and scratch, hence a normal screwdriver might be a better option. And there we are. That is the Convenience Concepts Extra Folding Desk with Charging Station fully assembled. Very, very light indeed. Easy to pick up and move around, or likewise if you needed to move it up the stairs, be quite easy just to take that top back off of there, or likewise be very easy to carry when it's flat. Overall, it appears very sturdy indeed. little bit of flex maybe at the front there, but I am putting quite a bit of weight on that, but you're going to be able to put a computer on there, monitor on there without any problem whatsoever at all. Now, whilst I've assembled it in my kitchen, I would say it does come perfectly flat. Take it up to the room that you're going to fit it in, but the lighting is far better in here than in my daughter's bedroom where this is going. Some points just to highlight when assembling this: make sure all of the clips are nice and firmly pressed in and locked in there. Do check from the underside that they are locked in all round, as that will greatly increase the strength and rigidity of this. I would be tempted to use a conventional screwdriver or even a cordless screwdriver to install the screws, as I found the one it came with did have a tendency to want to slip off, and I think I was lucky not to scratch this surface, so that is just another pointer to be aware of. Anyway, hope you found that review of the Convenience Concepts Extra Folding Desk useful.